Morning, rise and grind. I just wanted to share something with y'all. It's crazy. Once again, having a conversation with my mans. Shout out to J.O. the God. Yesterday on lunch, we was building, discussing business ideas, different business ventures, that's been on our mind lately. Regular shit. So we talking, we building, and bro told me this crazy idea. Potentially, a 5-figure idea. And he like, bro, I don't need it. That's why I'm passing it on. I'm gonna give it to you or somebody else, and y'all can capitalize off of it. And I'm like, damn, that's a good ass idea. I had something similar, but why you ain't use it? He like, bro, because I don't need it. I constantly have ideas, I constantly have thoughts, and that's the minimum. Like, that shit is minute compared to what we be discussing, the shit that cross our brains. It be deep. So we branching off that, just speaking about funds, businesses, and hold on. We speaking about business and shit, and the different business ventures, and bro, like, yo, you can do that shit. You can capitalize off of it. And I'm breaking down this other idea I had, and he like, what you do with it though? I'm like, nothing. I told my man, and we was discussing how we could do it like this, do it like that. He like, bro, you scared. I'm like, what? He like, bro, either you scared or you just ain't got enough confidence. Matter of fact, it's not even confidence. He like, you must don't believe in yourself. For you to give your idea or share your idea with somebody else before you even get it off the ground and capitalize off of it, you must not believe in yourself enough. And I'm like, damn, I ain't think about it like that. But to some extent, he was right. He was right. It takes confidence. And you gotta believe in yourself no matter what. Because if you ain't gonna believe in yourself, want nobody else. Then he goes on to say, like, yo, Ty, you gotta think about it. My mind worked differently. He like, I always try to break shit down to the simplest form. Like, remember back in school days where the teacher used to be like, the least common denominator? For instance, how can you break 16 down to its smallest form besides 0 or 1? You figure you got 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So the least common denominator is 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. With that being said, I know I can get to 16 by using 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It was a real monumental moment. Cause he like, bro, shit be so simple, but sometimes we just like overthink shit and we make it complicated on ourselves or our situation. I'm like, damn, that's deep. And to piggyback off that, it's funny. I was building with my daughter recently. Now, my daughter 9 years old. I'm like, baby, if I had a set of courses, books, and classes you could take to make you wealthy, to make you rich, but right next to that, I got $1 million. But you only could choose one. Which one would you choose? And of course, my daughter, being my daughter, she was like, Dad, I'll take the courses and the classes because I could have the $1 million and I could spend it, but I don't know what to do with it, or I don't know how to make it back. If I learn from the courses and the classes, I'll know more about money and I'll know how to make more than $1 million. My daughter 9, and I was breaking that down to J.O., and we both was in agreement. People place too much weight on money. Money is nothing. Money is paper. Money is fiat. Can't do shit with it. Like they used to say, well, a popular term is knowledge is power. That's false. Applied knowledge is power. You can have all the knowledge, all the books in the world, but if you ain't doing nothing with it, you lost. That shit go to the gutter, and you die with your dreams, goals, never accomplished. Especially if you're not believing in yourself. The shit was so deep. And that even goes back to my mentor. One thing one of my mentors, she always preach. It's like, you can have goals, you have shit you want to do, but it's nothing without action steps. You got to try to break shit down to the most simplest form of action steps. Okay, you want to be famous. What it's going to take to get there? What's the steps? What's the process? You know, map it out. How long it's going to take you? You know, what classes, courses, things you got to take, what you got to invest in, what you got to learn to be what you want to be. Just breaking shit down to the simplest form. We ain't got to make it hard. Like I said, that's what my man J.O. the God, he was preaching and breaking down. It's like, instead of making shit complicated, we can make it easier on ourselves. Just break things down to the simplest form. Shit was monumental, man. The energy that we was feeding off each other, building, it was crazy. But I say all that to say, life is what you make it. Your situation is what you make it. You know, something I always say, if not us, who? If not now, when? You know? Only thing guaranteed in this life is death. We got to utilize our time and our opportunities here while we got it. But in the meantime, y'all keep grinding, keep working hard, keep your spirits up, you know. Be better than who you was yesterday. I'm out.